Hi YouTube, how are we doing? It's been a while, a little bit, quite a long time. Hope everybody's well. Let's see how this goes. I'm not convinced, but we'll see how things go. Today's shave, Ariana and Evans A&E. St. Barts. It's basically a beer rum. And this tub has been blooming for a while. I think it's got a ring of death. So we'll try and make that ring a little bit bigger. I could go loads of ways with that one, but I'm not going to. So this was sent up to me a long time ago by Craig Will. Cheers Craig. The brush we're using today, the last time you saw this brush, it had a different knot in it. It had a fake 4 bore in it. It's now got something like a G5 synthetic. That's what we're using today. The razor is a DS Cosmetics brass thing. It's basically a brass Henson, but a Chinese version of it. Can't remember the name. What's it called? DS 192. I think it says on the bottom of the base plate. But as you can see, it's just basically it's a Henson-like razor. It's got 2 top caps. One's like a timeless, one's like that one. The blade, Super Shave Platinum X or whatever they're called. On its 3rd use, I've already marked it up. So, how is everybody? All well, fit, alive, and etc. etc. I can't remember the last time I turned this camera on. When I turned the camera on after charging it, it was like, we've lost all your settings. I was like, oh great. So I took a wee while to get that lot sorted out. So we've got the bloom water on the face. Get the brush wet. And then we shall start the laborious process of getting a lather together. So this is the old beef tallow and goat's milk A&E recipe, which is still pretty good. That gives you the best idea of the size of the death ring. We've also got the matching splash to go with it. So what's been happening the last couple of years? Not a lot. Life really. It's just been going on. Things taking in different directions to do different things, and you get into the habit of walking into the bathroom and just shaving, and without the aggravation of setting the camera up and doing other stuff. So yeah, it's just there's not really a lot new. Probably a couple of new razors, but nothing really. There's certainly no new soap anywhere. Don't need it. I've still got a lot, far too much, which is why I don't mind loading a brush so long or so heavy. Because it's cheap, isn't it? The only one I wouldn't load for so long would be Martin Decandra. But even that stuff, if you hammer it, it doesn't really go down that quickly, as you can see. That is the bathroom tub of Martin Decandra. That's seen a fair bit of use. But as it's winter, I know some of you are very seasonal soap shavers. You can't use citrus soap, it's winter. but I'm using a beer rum, which is essentially what St. Barts is. It's a tropical beer rum. Hasn't been anything released to market since my last video. That's made me go, ooh, I fancy that. I have got one razor on the way sometime from Kickstarter, a Natu, which is made by the people of Tatara. So if we've still got the inclination to do this in whenever it arrives, because I don't know when it's going to arrive. They haven't been distributed yet. You may well see that one sometime in the near future. We're about getting there for hydration. Smooth it out. There we go. Right, let's have a quick vape. And then we'll crack on. Aspire mix with a Reverie tank on it with my homemade custard. Ambition Mods Reverie is the name of the tank. Nice little setup. Right, the razor, DS Cosmetics. I haven't missed standing in front of a mirror blethering shite. And the first time I shall log into my YouTube channel is when I'm uploading this, so I logged out of it. I don't know what comments are there. I haven't checked the YMMV email to see what's there for over a year, so that'll be interesting. Give it all a clean up, I suppose. If there are any comments sitting waiting unreplied to, you may well get a reply. But now you know why there's been no comments replied to, because basically I logged out of YouTube. I logged in under my own personal account as opposed to my shaving account. I don't even know how many subscribers there are. I don't know if there's been people leaving in droves. People hanging around like a bad smell, or whether we've broken 1,000, I don't know. That alone in itself may well tell you how much validation I place upon subscriber numbers, unlike many. The only advantage of having over 1,000 for me is I can do live shaves straight from the phone, as opposed to having to do them through third-party software whenever I've done live shaves before. But you have to have you used to have to have over 1,000 subs to be able to do that. But there's not many shavers that actually do live shaves, which I quite enjoy, just for the banter, interaction with people. Because instead of speaking to a camera, you can see comments and everything else and you can respond to them, have a bit of a laugh. And you know, if you're new to wet shaving, you won't save any money. You may well think you will, but you won't. But it's a far more enjoyable process than dragging a 3-blade, 4-blade or 5-blade or however many blades you let them make these days, cartridge over your face and your skin. But it can be a cheap process. In essence, one razor, one brush, a couple of soaps, just for a bit of variation. You certainly don't need the 50 razors, 100 soaps and 70 brushes. That is a bloody good razor, that I tell you. It shaves really nice. I'm hoping the audio levels are okay. I used to have this mic at the camera set at a custom level. As I say, the camera lost all the settings, and that was one setting I couldn't remember what it was. But if need be, I can tweak that in post-production. If I remember how to do it. There's a sneeze coming as well. Right, go with that one. So with this being a copy of the Henson, as you can see by the head, the angle basically sets itself. It's very much like the winning razor from what was Yates, now Razor Emporium. So they bought the Yates, didn't they? They're now marketing the winning razor. Winter in Scotland will be dark soon. Not sure what time it is. I know it's after 2 o'clock. 3:15, it'll be dark. But the days are starting to stretch out. That is a cracking shave. Nothing left. Post shave routine. I'm not going to edit this. I can't be bothered. I'm just going to let it run. Take the soap out of the brush, whack it on the face and leave it. Put some sink in the bowl. Give the brush a clean out and give it a dry. And yes, for the observant of you. I'm still not wearing a t-shirt. I don't wear a t-shirt when I shave every day, so I ain't doing it when the camera's on. Things are staying the same. So, there's the brush. This one came from somewhere. There's a coin at the bottom. Can't remember what the hell it is, but it didn't used to have a synthetic bow knot in, which wasn't the best. It wasn't the best, so that I thought, well, we'll try and steam it out, and fortunately it steamed out pretty well, and it's now got a 26mm. That's a Boti knot. It's their G5 synthetic. It's nice. I like that. It's my preferred handle shape, and the brush works really well. There's the razor cleaned. We'll get that dried off. Drop off the handle, the head and the blade. We'll give the blade a dry. Separate towel, razor, holding either side of the edge. Literally just strop it backwards and forwards on the towel to dry the blade. Turn it over. My father used to hand strop, which is basically doing that on this part of your hand. Just strop the blade on the skin. I need to change blades every 2 weeks. But there's the blade dried. But it's easier to do it on a towel, less chance of cutting yourself. Just got to be careful when you pick it up, either side of the edge, and just 10 times either, 5-10 times either way. That dries the blade off and back in the packet. As you can see, I've still got a shitload of soap on my face. Curry from Phoenix and Bow came up with this idea because modern soaps have a plethora of oils and butters in them. People just wash them down the sink. This way is the start of your post shave routine, and it works really well. Just slowly but surely wash it off. Once it's clear, like so. It actually keeps a bit of hydration in the skin. As you see, this has got goat's milk, shea butter in, and this is an old soap recipe, but it's still a good one. But a lot of the modern soaps work just as well. Martin Decandra can get a bit drying because it's coconut oil for some people on the skin. Then you can just go about post shave. Got the match and splash, which Craig was good enough to send up. So we'll give that a shake. Get a little bit on the hand. Sub 20 minutes, that's pretty good. That's without editing a bit off at the beginning. Right folks, we're done. Any questions, comments or anything else, leave them below. I might reply if I can. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.